Hello everyone, welcome back to Life or Debt. My name is Stephanie and this is my channel where we explore my life and my debt. Today we're going to do a little bit of setup. Per usual, I'm running behind. It is May 4th. May the 4th be with you. And I am now setting up May. Obviously we have things in play and things are being paid and things are moving along, but now's the time that I get to do it, so let's do it together. I'm feeling kind of chatty today, so we'll see how long this works out or if we're just gonna listen to some tunes together. Hi everyone, how's it going out there? How are all my budgeting friends doing? I will tell you that if you see your watch hours going up, I've been playing some serious catch up, so that's probably why. I've been catching up with Snow Gardener 307 and Kathy's Cash and Coin and Making Money Moves and all of my peeps, all of my favorites. Happy to see the mom life and everybody else in YouTube land. Oh my Lanta. Just really getting back into the groove, getting back into the budgeting family, trying to keep my positivities up when dealing with finances. And it's funny, like, a lot of people look at me and they're like, oh, you paid off all of your debt. Why do you need to be positive? I will tell you that just because I paid off my debt doesn't mean I have improved my relationship with money. I still like to spend and I still like to overextend myself in certain ways. So it's really important for me to stay on top of the budget. What has happened here? Okay. Apologies. My phone is drunk. All right, so we're just going to keep rolling with it. So what was I saying? Oh, so I have a tendency to spend money on things that are not necessarily of the utmost importance. And I'm really finding that I need to set up sinking funds and make sure that all of that stuff is done. Like I have sinking funds, but I'm too quick to be like, oh, we'll just put it on the credit card and we'll take it out of our emergency fund. I can't do that. Like I literally can't do that. It's bad business. So we are back on track and listening to everybody's sound advice and trials and tribulations to help me get through this season of life. Kyle and I obviously have the wedding. We have a date set for that, so we are getting married. I don't know if I told you guys, but we're getting married on March 17th in Orlando, which I'm super excited about. It is not officially a Disney wedding, but it's Disney adjacent, so I will take it. And we're getting married on a Sunday, so I'm saving a bunch of money because apparently Sundays are not popular wedding days. So let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. When you have to remember what day the month started on. And so that's taking some money. So I really have to stop with the things that I've been doing. And it's not like it's just spending over on groceries or doing things like that. I am proud of myself though, because last month I came in under all of my envelopes. I spent extra on things like travel and things that I did not have plans for, but are we still screwing you up here? All right, hold on. We gotta fix. Y'all, I seriously have a love-hate relationship with this arm, and I might get rid of it because it's driving me bananas lately. That's the second video I've done where it's like, hey, wire. But before I go out and buy one, I'm just going to make do with what I got because as we were saying, we're staying on point. So as far as my envelopes are concerned, I did really well and I stayed in line with them. So that's something that we can go over probably in another video just to recap some things, and then we'll be doing a sinking fund video because I bank with Ally banking, which is great. I love them. Their interest rates are phenomenal, but funny story, they have buckets in their savings accounts. And I was all like, yeah, buckets, woo! Except for you're only allowed to have 10 buckets. And I definitely have more than 10 sinking funds. So that's kind of a problem. So I'm going to condense my buckets, and I'm going to see if there is, what am I talking about? Oh yeah, so I'm going to condense my buckets into master sinking funds, and then I'm going to use prop money to identify what money is in what account and trackers and all that stuff. So I know nobody answered my question last week about sinking fund or prop money, but I think that is the route that we're going to go in. So that is exciting for me, and I hope you too, because it's cash stuffing, and I know that, I mean, I love cash stuffing and see where people put their money, but I hope it's exciting for you too. And I'm excited because we have an extra day off this month, so that's exciting. My kids get out this month, which is new for us. The 31st is their last day of school, so that's exciting. So I'm going to put in my other holidays. I'm going to put in my other addendums and like what am I trying to say? Not addendums. I'm not at work. I'm going to put in my other events for this month in the calendar later, because I don't think that's of the essence, and quite frankly I have no idea what's going on this month, because I'm really with it, guys. I got it all together. I don't have anything together. Okay, let's just get this on, and then we'll go into budgeting Kyle's paycheck. That's not even, but what do we say? If it's good enough for me. Okay, so let's go right into May. Let's see. So this is for, we'll say May 1st, because he gets paid the last month for this day. So we've got the mortgage, and that is $2,500. Lawn care, and I don't put dates on these because they all get paid pretty much at the same time, because we are a month ahead, so it just all comes out of directly this paycheck. And then the cell phone is $280, so that's kind of where it's evened out, which I like. I also get some money from work to cover that, so it rounds about to be $200. And then Kyle's Amazon Web, it's $50, and Netflix is $16, and Hulu is $8, which I really need to look in. I think our cell service allows us to get free Hulu, ESPN Plus, and Disney Plus, so I think I need to change that over. And then electric is $200. We're getting into the warmer season, so I'm going to slowly start creeping it up. It was still under $200 last time, so I'm going to keep it $200 for this month. Omaha is $109, and then our internet Frontier is $70. Dropbox is $12, and that's for Kyle for all of his like web server stuff. Apple, for our Apple One subscription, is $35, and that really covers storage, Apple Plus, all of those fun things. And then I have Adobe for, actually that goes in the other one. So I still have my checking account, and Kyle and I have a joint checking account, and we have a joint savings account. So things that are coming out of that checking account, I'm going to start taking out of my check, because it'll give me a more accurate picture of how to move my money. So this is $150. Water is going to be $150, and then student loan will come out of mine. So everything for this month that's coming out of Kyle's check right now is 100 plus 140 plus 280 plus 50, 16, 8, 200, 109, 70, 12, 35. Actually, you know what? This apple is coming out of mine too. Just kidding. So I think I can just minus 35. 3, 5, 3, 5. Okay, so let me just, I've got a side list over here so I remember what's going on mine and what's staying on Kyle's, because otherwise I would lose my head. So let's just run through that real quick again. Great. So 3,535 minus the 440 equals 865. So we have $865 left over for Kyle's. So my check handles all of the envelopes, so we're not going to worry about that. So we're going to bring Kyle's $865 and start talking about sinking funds. So because it's such a forefront and we have a lot to like pull into it, I'm going to take this money and just put it all into the wedding. Next month we might do something different, and this might mean we do something different for my check. But right now that $865 is going to go straight to the wedding fund, and we will call it a day. So this is what our May for Kyle's check looks like. And this is one of those months where we both got paid on the same week. So we're going to just swing over and do my check. So now, because I don't have as much of a buffer in my personal checking account, I'm just going to look to see where my paydays are and what's coming out. Okay, so this is 1, this is 2, this is 1, 2, 1, 1. Okay. Great. So we're going over to May, and I got paid today. Sorry it's so jiggly. I just don't know what's going on with my setup today. We're just going to call this the Hot Mess Express. Choo choo. Okay. So we're going to start here, and then we'll move you as we move along. So May 4th is when I got paid, and Steph is 2,000. Oh man, I forget when I get paid. I think it's 2024. Yeah, that's what it is. So that's what I got paid today. So let's figure out where that's going. So 2024, and we're going with Patreon, and that's 15, and VSAC is 170, and then Apple I'll take at 35. Great. So I'm just marking down who got paid when, and then I know which two are left over. So for these, it's 150 plus 170 plus 35 is 355. So we've got 1669. Okay, great. So from this 1669, we're going to go right into sinking funds. Okay, here we go. Now, we were great last month, so we did groceries. We're gonna budget for I'm gonna say 800. Okay, so I have $198 left over from last month. That's gonna stay in the groceries. So instead of $1,000, we're gonna put $800 in there. And then for gas, we have $53 left of the $250. So I'm gonna put $197. And then for medical, we usually put $250. I have $135 left over, so we're gonna put $115. And this medical is for co-pays and prescriptions, anything like we used it for our glasses, that sort of thing. So, and then allowances get 64 flat. And this gets separated between 2 kids depending on their wage. And then Kyle gets 200 and I get 200. Kyle's a 2-er. And Steph's 2. And we have a miscellaneous fund, but we didn't spend that last month, so we're not putting anything into that. So for this, we've got 800 plus 97 plus 115 plus 64 plus 200 plus 200 equals 1576. So out of 1576, we've got $93 left over. Okay, so $93 left over for the next 2 weeks. And because I don't know what I'm doing for sinking funds, I'm just going to roll this right over until the next month. Because, or next week, next paycheck rather, it's in 2 weeks. Because I'll just do my sinking funds by then, figure out my categories, and do all of that. So really a lot of change is coming up in the next month. I'm excited for it. We are gearing up for everything that's happening. So really couldn't be better, really. So yay, let's get it under control. Let's do everything that we can do, and let's keep the momentum going. So if you could just leave me a little encouragement in the comments, I truly appreciate it. Otherwise, like, subscribe, and tell all your friends, because I want to share my budgeting love with the world. All right, guys, until next time, I'll see you real soon.